everyone, it's Hadley here with Ultradent Products, and I am lucky enough to meet with Blake Hadley from My Social Practice today, and we're going to be going over 5 ways dentists can effectively use social media during social distancing right now. Blake, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Blake Hadley. I'm one of the partners at My Social Practice. We've been helping dental practices over the last over 10 years with social media marketing specifically. So we help kind of figure out what to post and how to post, and we support dentists to be able to market their practices online. So that's a little bit about my social.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. I was going to
say.
No,
that's okay. That's good.
It feels kind of weird that social media has been around for 10 years. Like, I feel like it just keeps getting updated. So I'm like, am I even with the times? Is there something new? How old am I? I don't even know.
Yeah, I know. Well, back when we started, it was when dentists specifically, were trying to figure out how to use social media. People were using it for personal use, but about over 10 years ago is when businesses started to try to figure out how to use it to market their business and to connect with their clients and their patients. And so that's what was kind of when we started our company. So yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah. So especially right now, depending on the area that you're in, either globally or even in the US, you have different rules and regulations on if you're open or closed. But there's one rule that nobody can stop you with, and that is social media. You can still stay connected with all of your patients, and you have 5 ways. So step number 1.
Yeah, so I guess to start, I just want to say sincerely, I know that right now is a really difficult time in the dental industry, with many of you closing your offices and working on a modified schedule. I completely understand that right now is a tough time, and I think we're all feeling it right now. And so sincerely, I do want to say that, as I present these 5 things, I understand where you're coming from, and we're just trying to do everything that we can to help you navigate through this at this time. And I think the biggest thing that I can emphasize over these 5 things is the importance of communication and connection with your current patients. I think that's what you could really use social media for, is to continue relationships with your patients when you're not seeing them physically in your office. It's so important that you can now digitally connect with them. You can digitally be available for them. And that, more than anything, is how you should be using social media. We're kind of stepping back a little bit from our marketing pitch about social media. And even though obviously marketing is a huge part of social media and it's a great way to market your practice, right now it's a little bit more about relationships with your current patients. You're not thinking about marketing so much right now. It's more about those one-on-one relationships. I read a blog post this morning. I just wanted to share a little part of it. Seth Godin have you heard of Seth Godin, Hadley? He's a marketing mind. He's really kind of a thought leader in marketing. And he has a blog, and he said this morning: "This is the perfect time for generous connection. Going way beyond the news of the day, we have a chance to create intimate digital interactions that last. It's a significant posture shift, one which might change who you see when you look in the mirror. We might not be able to do anything about external events, but we have control over our actions. Sometimes it's hard to stare right into that opportunity because it comes with a lot of responsibility. What will you learn today? Who will you teach?" And so I hope all of us can kind of look at this as just an opportunity for us to teach people and to help people through all this.
I agree with you. And especially even though I said earlier, what's my age, being a millennial and being on social media and being an extrovert myself in social distancing, social media is truthfully how I'm keeping a little sane. And it can go both ways. It can go like, you can get in there deep, or you can use that to stay connected with people. And I'm excited to hear about your tips. That was an awesome thing.
Yeah. So kind of going off what you're saying, our number 1 tip is to post the right message. So social media could either be used to really kind of scare people, right? I know a lot of people are using social media and getting on every day, and there's so much out there right now that it's scaring people to death, right?
Yeah.
Or or it can really help to just educate people and guide them through this. So we recommend to really post the right message, and rather than being scary and just posting, warning signs and red stop signs or whatever, things that are scary right now. Yeah, like stay away from us, don't come near us, don't talk to us, right? We're social distancing. That's not the right message, right?
Don't talk to us.
Yeah, exactly. Talk more about how you're available for them. And the message that we've crafted, and we've got some help from actually the Crown Council has helped us with this message. It's to our patients. As you know, your care and safety and the safety of our team is our top priority. As recommendations are changing rapidly regarding social distancing and congregating, if you have any questions regarding your dental care or have urgent concerns, please give us a call or send us a direct message. We are here for you and we'll make sure your needs are taken care of. Thank you for being our patient. And so I'll put that in the stream. The comment section of this post is something you could use as a template to start. Obviously, like you said, Hartley, every state is different with their regulations, and so you might want to modify it how you need to. But that's kind of just a place to start. Keep it short, keep it simple, keep it direct, and then explain to your patients that you're available for them.
And you're being truthful, you're being authentic. People can see that it is a time of fear and chaos. And by you being very authentic in yourself, you're letting patients know this is what's going on. You can still reach out to me. I'm going to be truthful. I even had a friend text message me this morning saying my dental office is closed. I need your opinion on if I should call their emergency line. And of course, they needed to call the emergency line because of a broken tooth, and it most likely needed something to be done. So this was perfect. This is perfect right now.
Yeah, and I think if, a lot of people right now, they are hesitant. It's funny that your friend went to you first rather than even going to the dental office, because I think people are hesitant to pick up the phone. They don't think anybody's there to answer. So a lot of people are going to social media first and seeing what's going on with that practice, right? What was their latest post? What did they say? How can I reach out to them? Can I call them on the phone? Should I send them a direct message? So that's why that's really important. So number 2, we recommend to be available, and I've talked about this already, but to be available for your patients. And so let me show you just a little tip, if you can see my screen, okay. When you post that message, there's a little, there's a little area underneath your message where you can say get messages. And if you click on that, it will add a little bar to the bottom of your caption with a button on it that says send message. So it's a really quick way to get patients to message you right then and there. And then once you get that message, it's important that you know that you got a message, right? So you need to have your notifications turned on in the back end of Facebook to show to turn it on, turn on the messages. When you get a message, that you'll get a notification. So it's important that you respond quickly to any of those messages. Then one other thing, there's a lot of information about this right now online, but a lot of practices are offering virtual appointments or virtual consultations. And there's some companies out there I know right now that are offering this for free to dentists during this time. There's a lot of information about this right now online, but a lot of practices are offering virtual appointments. Sounds like I can kind of hear myself. There, I know right now they're offering this for free to dentists during this time. There's a lot of information about.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I don't know if everybody can see the screen. It looks like we have some people saying that the slides aren't working.
We were having some technical difficulties. We couldn't see you at all. Hold on, everybody. Okay, so the slide is blue. Screen is just blue. Thank you. Sorry about that. We could hear Blake twice, 2 times. Third time's the charm. So let's hold on 1 second.
Maybe we shouldn't mess with the slides. Let's just not mess with the slides, and we can talk. That's probably the safest way.
We can share something with you afterwards, maybe just the steps in a post, but thanks for letting us know, everyone.
Yeah, if you would like my slide deck, I have a short slide deck about all of this. Just write in the comment section of this Facebook Live that you'd like those, and we'll send you a direct message with a link to how to get these slides. So
perfect.
So yeah, I was just saying, talking about virtual consultations, how those be really helpful right now if you want to talk with, video chat with your patients right now, or let them schedule an appointment with you to have a virtual consultation. I think that's really powerful as well.
Okay, I have a random side question because I thought of this.
Okay.
I'm not sure if any of you other doctors have this question. If you do have any questions, don't forget to comment below so that we can answer them. But Blake, you talked about to turn on your get message at the bottom of your post and to make sure you respond. Is there like appropriate response time? Is it like 1 hour is too long, or 15 minutes, depending on the time of day, of course, for sure. But is there like a time?
Yeah, obviously, like the fastest that you can get to it, I guess that goes without saying, the better if you can get to it very quickly. I would say don't let it go over 24 hours where they have to wait longer than that. I think, people might get anxious, especially if it's a little bit more of an emergency, or they don't, they need a response quickly. I'd say don't go over a day if you can. So
under 24 hours, but at least as fast as you can. There's no like certain amount of time that's better.
Yeah, and that's why turning on the notifications is so great, is because you could get a text message or notification right to your phone and just respond to it quickly right then and there. So
that's perfect. Thank you. Hi, Melanie.
Okay. So number 3, we recommend to be real and relatable through all of this. I think sometimes dentists feel like whenever they post anything online, they have to have it completely polished, the lights set up, and they have to be in their suit and tie, and it has to be perfect. The way social media is, right now is, the best platform right now is Instagram stories. And the reason why people like Instagram stories so much is because it's gone in 24 hours, it's real, it's relatable, it's unpolished, and people feel a sense of trust with that. And so we've seen a lot of dentists just turn their camera around, whether it is on Instagram stories or on Facebook Live like we're doing right now, or just doing a post on their feed, just turning the camera around and just talk to your patients. Just tell them what's going on in your office. Tell them, that it's an interesting time for you right now, when you're available, how to get a hold of you, and that you're there for them. I think that's one of the best things that you can do right now. And a lot of doctors are doing that, which is awesome.
And it goes back to just being authentic.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be okay right now. And it's okay to say, my office isn't closed, but here's how you can still reach me and how that we can still stay connected and you can still have your oral health being taken care of.
Yep, exactly. And even if you could do something like a Facebook Live like we're doing right now, and if you need help, if you need your kids to help you, to show you how to do this, it's not really difficult. Facebook has made it pretty simple to figure out how to do this. But the nice thing is you can get comments, right then and there as you're talking, and you can respond, right? So
exactly.
Try this out on your page, and or on either on your personal page or on your business page, and have a conversation with your patients.
And a really cool tip, if you don't have any of your kids around you right now, is to YouTube it. You can YouTube how to do a Facebook Live, and they'll give you these little tutorials of how to run through everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. All right, number 4, keep posting. We've had practices ask us, we're taking a break at the office, or we're closed right now at the office. Should we keep posting? Yes, definitely keep posting. This is the best time to keep posting. And social distancing right now means more social media, right? Even though you're social distancing, you can connect. Everybody's online right now. Everybody's on social media. So keep posting. It's the best time to reach your patients is right now. Also, the situation on this keeps changing daily. So you want to keep your followers updated, whether it's every day with just a text post, every other day. Just let them know what's happening in your office. sometimes if I were to go to a Facebook page, let's say I want to know what's going on with my dentist, and I go there and I see that they posted, 3 weeks ago, things have changed so much within the last 3 weeks that I still might not know what's going on with my dental office. So just doing one post and then leaving it is not the right solution. You're going to want to post as much as you can to keep everybody updated. Also, when you post consistently, it shows that you're available for them. The same situation, if I were to go to a page and I see that they just recently posted yesterday, it tells me that somebody's at least watching that page and in charge of it. So if I send a message, I'll get a message back quicker. If I see that they haven't posted for a while, there's a good chance that I'll feel like I won't get a message. Yeah, I won't get a message back.
Like they could be there, but they also could be out, and I don't want to bother them, but also I have a toothache.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then, in my social practice, we teach practices that the best type of posts that you could do are ones with your team, right? Photos of people, things you're doing in your office and have your team. But right now, right, you're not with your team, most likely. And so taking photos of different people in your office is not really possible. So posting different types of graphics is fine for right now, to just show that you're there and that you're being consistent. And so my social practice we've provided some graphics for you to download. And I'm going to provide that link in the comment section of this as well, where you can download some graphics. We have some, if you know my social practice, we provide those social signs, which are fun ways that you can take photos with patients. But we've provided downloadable printable signs that you can print from home, and you can take a photo holding one of the signs on your couch and post it to your accounts. And so we have signs, graphics. We even have a blog template to get you started if you want to write a little blog post about this, and it's free from us. So we'll include that link soon. If you want to make sure that you get that, please just comment on this feed, and we'll send you a direct message to how to get those downloads.
Definitely. So stay active on your social media. Make sure that you have your get messages turned on for your notifications so that you can see patients' notifications coming in. Keep pretty much there. A lot of them are to keep posting. So
post the right messages. Yep. Post the right messages.
Get out of
Facebook Live. Yep. And then the last thing I think is a big one, and it's what we're trying to do right now, is to really just be optimistic about this. And when you get on Facebook Live, smile. I know, even though things are tough right now, I completely understand. Put on a smile when you post, and let your patients know that things are going to be okay. We've seen practices post fun little videos of them cleaning the office and just things that are optimistic. There's no need to post. Everybody knows already what's going on. There's enough posts in their feed about this time of uncertainty that people are already on edge. You don't need to continue to add to that. Just post some optimistic things and break through that negativity.
I'm 100% behind that.
Yeah, and then I'll actually add one more to this, number 6. And I think that's just find ways to serve right now. Find ways to help in your community. Be aware of what's going on in your community. I've seen a lot of dentists that are donating materials to the hospitals, face masks and gowns and things that the hospitals need, which is awesome. There's dentists that are posting things to support local businesses that are having a hard time getting business right now, and just coming up with some creative ways to help local businesses. So be supportive of the people in your community, and try to find different ways to serve. I would say that's a great way to use social media.
This is our time to shine.
Definitely. So,
awesome.
But yeah, that's my 5 tips that I have, and please download our materials, things that you can post. We'd love to help you out however we can. If you want to email me directly, if you have any questions, my email is blake@mysocialpractice.com. I'm more than happy to give you any advice or help you might need this time.
Awesome. So he even gave us 6 tips today. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, Blake. In the comments, you're going to notice that we have posted that link for your downloadables. And if you have any fear doing a Facebook Live or with any of these questions, like Blake said, please send him an email at blake@mysocialpractice.com, or you can shoot either of us a DM. My name's Hartley. We can help you walk through it, and definitely I will join you in your Facebook Live. So other than that, you guys have a great Monday, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Harvey. We'll see ya.